Because some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Baruch Yahweh, Baruch Yahweh Shai, Baruch Yahweh, Baruch Yahweh Shai, Baruch Yahweh, Baruch Yahweh Shai. Call Light Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Aki on pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who putting the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. It's my quad from the Triple New VA camp. Let me get right into it. So, the reason why I'm making this video is because I just wanted to make it known. It was already known. I just wanted to touch on it because I was talking to the brother about a couple, probably last week. I was telling him, like, yo, we don't hate white people. Okay? We don't hate white people. And really, I don't even think, yeah, we don't hate white people, but I'm going to play this real quick.
They were being harassed by the black Hebrew Israelites. They was calling them every derogatory name you call a white person. Cracker, blah, blah, peckle, all these different words. The Native American, I call him Injun Joe, came up beating the drums. Well, they was insulting him too. But that goes to show you the in-depth stupidity. The people of color folk, do and allow to happen amongst a minority groups that their main focus is you just attack white folk, don't worry about it. And that was the perfect example. The black Hebrew Israelites were attacking the Native American group that was there.
That's retarded. But we don't attack white people. Anybody who's attacking white people is obviously, well, anybody so-called white people because they're red. So anybody who's attacking these red people, okay, the Edomites, well, I ain't gonna say red, the red people, and I ain't gonna say Edomites. Anybody who's attacking the red people, so-called white people, are going off. Okay, and here's why. Numbers 118. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the houses of their fathers. So nationality is by blood. It's not by skin color. Okay. So with that being stated, skin color is now so skin color is pretty much out the window at this point. So if you see a person who looks like a so-called so you see a person who's a so-called white person, and you're automatically condemning them just by not even judging their spirit or uh talking to them, you're going off. And we don't do that here. That's what the KKK does. But the men of the Lord, we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to try the spirit. Okay, you're supposed to try the spirit. But like I was saying, the actual men of the Lord, we don't hate so-called white people. Okay, we don't get down with Edomites, but we don't hate so-called white people. We don't just see a so-called white person and then assume they're an Edomite off the bat. So You can see right here. This is Blake Griffin, his mom, and his dad. So now you see his son. He looks like a plain old Edomite, Blake Griffin's son. But then you just seen his dad. He looks like a regular so-called Dark Jake. He looks like a regular Jake. But then you see his son, Blake Griffin. He's a little light because of the mom. And then you see Blake Griffin's son, who looks like a regular Edomite, and his mom is light as well. So as you can see, that's just that's just one, two seed lines, two children down, and already you can tell. I mean, already it's getting hard to tell that there was any Israelite mixed in there at all, just by looking at the skin color. So as men in the Lord, we don't just judge by the skin color. They got us confused. That's the KKK. The KKK, they hate all people who are dark. That's the KKK. But the Hebrew Israelites, we're against everybody who are who are not down with Yahweh Bashim El Shah. That can be Jakes, who of our own people. That can be uh so-called white people. That can be Africans who are also so-called black. That can be the Arabs, the Chinese. Anybody who ain't down with this, we not down with them. Okay? But they just like to make it seem, oh, we just hate so-called white people. It's deeper than that. So we got John 7:24. Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. So we're not going to judge according to the appearance. Okay, as far as the skin color go, but we're going to try the spirit out. If you got an Edomite, well, you got a guy who comes up and he's just like F you guys, and he's just bugged out of his mind. Uh, for no reason outside of the fact that we are proclaiming uh the truth. This guy's probably more than likely Edomite, and and you should probably just send that guy about his way, okay? But if you got a Jake, but then sometimes you got Edomites that come up humbly and they'll listen, they'll try to talk to you, and you got Jakes that look like Edomites, they'll come up humbly, try to talk to you. But the point is, in those cases, you got to try the spirit, the way, and everybody's got their own methods for trying the spirit, but I feel like mine's is pretty good. But the point is, we gotta be out there trying the spirit, because this ain't all about just, oh, he's a so-called white person, Edomite. We don't do that. Now you got other camps out here who do that. Clearly, they're bugged out. They're bugged out, like HOI, uh, IUIC, I believe does that. I think, okay, definitely. I think pretty sure ISUPK is a most of the camps that doesn't teach the doctrine of Great Millstone, which is from Yahweh Bashim El Shai. The majority of those camps don't believe in Israelite foreigners. Watch this. Revelation 7. And matter of fact, first let me get this. John 7:35. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go? That we shall not find him. Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles? The dispersed among the Gentiles. So you had Israelites that were dispersed among the heathen. And dispersed means basically like scattered. Okay, because that was a part of the curses that we were going to be scattered. And obviously, just like you seen with Blake Griffin, once you start dealing with the heathen, eventually your children comes out looking like them. Once you continually do it. So what do you think these people are going to look like just from being among them? So Revelation 7:1. And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any of the trees. So you got the angels that are holding back the destruction for a specific reason. It's going to tell you. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having a seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So the elect, the destruction is holding off to the elect be sealed. So you go down, it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all the nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. So when you go into those white robes, that's going to be purified and made white. This is going into the elect. Okay. Now it says all languages, or all tongues. So you're going to, and it said, so it's all tongues. Why? Because they're going to be scattered, speaking the languages that they're among. Because all the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, we all speak languages according to our oppressors. We're the only nations of people on the planet who does not have our own language. You got the Chinese, got their own language, the Japanese, the so-called white man, the Arabs, the East Indians. Everybody got their own language, except for our people, because we were colonized. So this is why people speak all different tongues, because we were scattered among the Gentiles, the heathen. Okay. Now, this is how you know this is talking about Israelites, not just some random people, because I know a lot of Christians try to pull this script thinking anybody can be saved. Watch this. So let's go into the word nations, ethnos, which is talking about people of your tribe. See, it says a company, troop, swarm, a multitude of individuals of the same nature of genes. That's talking about blood relatives. Now, when you keep going, going to the word kindred, it says philia, and it says in the New Testament, all persons descending from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob. So there it is right there. That's cutthroat. So you actually go into these words in Revelation, it's telling you, like, ethnos is talking about Israelites, and then when you go into this word right here, philia, it's talking about everybody that's from the patriarch of Jacob. But when you read it in English, it sounds like all nations can be saved. But no, that's why you got to go into words, because when you look in English, you can be deceived. Okay, that's why we got to study to show ourselves approved. Okay, but yeah, we don't hate so-called white people, because we can have Israelites that look like so-called white people. Like, for an example, Blake Griffin's son. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. And Adawan Ratazatam Yakal. Shalom.